You're listening to Friends, a ADI Actors and V Mogul Actors Club presentation. Friends, a ADI Actors and V Mogul Actors Club presentation.
Everyone, the family meeting is already in progress. Before we continue, we're progressing really well, but before we continue, we should check in with Julia. So, Julia, how's it going for you so far?
And thank you for all my friends, Didi, Vita, and Queen. Thank you for supporting me. I feel wonderful about this. I'm so happy. And so far, I'm learning something about everyone. Some things are shocking to me, but once we get through the meeting, hopefully we all can move on and have a great family from here on out.
Wow, so Julia, seems you're saying that you're getting understanding, closure, and new information from this meeting. Sounds great. So now, Alfredo and Veronica, it's your time to question and explain.
I'll go first to Alfredo. I want to say first that, darling, I love you with all of my heart, and I'm asking you to understand and forgive me for not telling you everything. Would you please forgive me? Please.
Wow. So Julia says you saying that you are getting understanding, closure, and information wrong. Veronica, this whole thing has absolutely overtaken everyone. I, for one, could never imagine that you have had all of this drama going on ever since we've known each other. Why did you not tell me what exactly happened?
Alfredo, I had to keep Julia safe, and I couldn't tell anyone about her. I never told anyone about it. The only way this happened recently is that she called me auntie on the phone, and I had someone that I cannot name right now that overheard her. Then it was too late because that person overheard, and that person questioned me. But they kept everything secret. They honored my wishes after I told them only part of the truth. They still don't know Julia was actually my daughter. Alfredo, I loved you. All of this, I've always loved you. All of this time. And we had planned to get married before until I wrongfully thought that you were cheating on me. Can you please understand and please just forgive me?
Veronica, this is really too much.
Please.
Just to act like everything is good because you knew all of these secrets was coming out and you decided to do a rush marriage. And I said yes to you under pressure because I've been waiting for you and I do love you. But you just went about these things all the wrong way. Now, my stepdaughter, Julia, is really my niece. She is one of the best things that comes out of all of this. I have a niece. I have a family. You basically tricked me. I love Julia. I always felt like she was my family, not knowing why. You see, feelings just don't lie.
Oh, Alfredo, thank you for accepting Julia. You're her stepfather, her uncle. I never knew you were supporting her until later. Please, please tell me that you forgive me. Alfredo, do you still love me? Please don't leave me. Please.
I can't say that I forgive you right now, but yes, I still love you. You can't turn love off and on, then off again. But getting through this will take some time. I'm married to you now, and I'm not sure if I can stay in this marriage. That would depend on if you are hiding anything else from me. Veronica, you must be truthful.
Yes, Alfredo. I can. And I will. I will promise to be truthful always, my dear. You are the love of my life. You are the love of my life. And you can believe that, Alfredo. You can believe that.
Veronica, the next thing is you had Julia with my brother, whom I never met before. And tell me, did you know that Julius was my brother ever since you and I have been together from the beginning?
Please, please, may I butt in, Alfredo? I need to leave, but may I just say something to Veronica before you continue? Thank you, Alfredo and Alexis. I'm so sorry to throw everything off. Veronica, this is what I need to say to you now. You have totally hurt me. You, my very boss friend, not telling me these things, and I would not have told this to anyone. I guess I'm hurt because you didn't trust me enough to tell me anything. You told me some secrets, but why not these? But I will tell you now that I do feel for you, and I'm so sorry that you had to go through all of what you did. But I must say that you did what a mother would do to get her child and then to protect her child. You've done a great job of it. Alfredo, she is yours now, and Alexis, I'm leaving. I hope everything else turns out great for the rest of this meeting. Because Julia is beautiful and talentedly smart, just like you, and she's your daughter. Now that she's grown and safe and independent, you can breathe now. So I will still and always be your best friend. I'll always have your back. You are my friend and sister. This is such an emotional time. I hope that you and Alfredo will stay together too.
Oh, Queen, thank you so much for understanding. Thank you for continuing to be my BFF. I thought that you would put me down, but you do understand me. That's why you are my best friend, sister. Thank you, Queen. Thank you.
My friend, Veronica. My sister. Oh, yes, you are, but there is just one request. Can I be Julia's auntie and godmother? Julia, is this okay with you?
That's all I need to say, Alexis, for now. Oh my goodness, this is so emotional. Yeah, you can be my auntie, Queen, and my godmama too. Oh, I'm so happy. Say yes, Mama.
Wow. Really? Well, that's settled. Queen, yes, yes, yes. You are her auntie and godmother. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm so happy too. I have a family. I have a niece and a goddaughter, and all wrapped up into one. Julia, I will be the best auntie and godmother in the world, and I love you both now. I must leave.
While this meeting is helping things to be more transparent, what I was going to say before Queen butted in was, I need for you to answer my question. Tell me, did you know that Julius was my brother ever since you and I have been together from the beginning?
Vita, the meeting is still peaceful. I'm really surprised. But Donald has totally gained even more confidence about Veronica being his. Mm. Our friend, little brother, well, he has become very headstrong. No back down, no matter what person. Mm.
I know, right? Donald used to be mild mannered, even shy, a shy kind of guy, But he noticeably is emotional. He's got too excited when he met Veronica, and the very first time he saw her. I mean, when she came to our regular dinner hangout, that's where I was going to pay her. Remember that? I want to pay her back. Instead, she didn't want the money. She paid for her dinner. She even paid for all of our food.
Yes, I remember that. Yes, yes. And that is when Donald was so starstruck over her. That is when his obsession with Veronica actually started. I tried to protect him from going overboard with his feelings. Vita, I saw it coming. Yes, I did. But not all of this, you know what, following you around to be in the presence of Veronica has totally changed everything about him.
Mm. Well, Dee Dee, because Donald was so starstruck over her that it was when his obsession began with Veronica. And that started right then. I mean, I really tried to protect him. You tried to protect him too. So because of his begging me to be set up with her, Man, Veronica even popping up unexpectedly to Veronica in our business meetings all the time. Actually, I had no idea that he would be following me around and watching where I was going just to check out and see where Veronica was. Look, that's how he got into his business because he showed up one day when I was having a business meeting with Queen. And he introduced himself to her, and Queen took a liking to him. And then when he introduced himself to Queen, Queen took a liking to him. Then she sponsored him to get his cruise business started. And then she asked me to manage him.
And you never, ever told any of us, your best friends, until now the information came out. And now it's like a volcanic eruption, Vita.
Well, I'm so sorry, Dee Dee. But oh, wow, Dee Dee. Well, that was kind of crazy. After Queen had asked me to oversee Donald, and she depended on me because of to help Donald with his own transportation services and his cruise ship, plus the money flow. I see how that had, that's what happened to me. So I'm the one that ended up having to really sponsor and sign for that Hummer.
Mm-hmm.
I had to sign for the cruise ship, and things was beginning to snowball before I knew it, right before my eyes. And I had to vow to Queen not to mention it to anybody. So that's why I just couldn't tell you right at that time what was going on. I couldn't tell Veronica. She just asked me not to say anything. So because she didn't want Veronica to know, basically she was afraid that the news was going to get out. And that it sponsored Donald. Her and Donald was having this little thing in the beginning where he was after her and she all this kind of stuff. So I had to keep silent. That's what happened, Dee Dee.
Okay. Well, that cover is blown now. So that's why Donald and Queen depend on you. Because you own Donald's transportation services, cruise ship, plus money, girl, plus his money flow. I see now that you had it all locked down in and having you keeping secrets of everybody's dramas. I gotta give this to you, Vita. You know what? You're a good girl. You go, girl. You are a good one, Vita. Plus, I don't see how you got it. How did you get your own operation of all these businesses, plus assist theirs with their businesses? Like, girl, let me hand it to you. Girl, you bad. You know what? Now I see it's easy for you.
It just happened, Dee Dee. It just happened. And then look, and in the midst of all this was happening in our business, now our business is so magnificent.
Yes. That's all called what you said, empirical moguling. Whew. Yes, that's what it is. I'm in this too because of your connection with Veronica.
Uh-oh, there's Donald.
Okay.
Okay, I heard you talking about me, Didi and Vita. I'm so sorry to cause any inconvenience to you both. You know I love you both. You're like my sister. Vita, you've just taken me under your wing. Luke, I'm your portage, so to speak. I never thought I'd be in this type of awesome life, awesome business. And Vita, my gratitude is unexplainable. But I know you're shocked, Dee Dee, that I'm in big business and even contracted with one of the most wealthy men in the world, Alfredo. I'm shocked too. And look now, Dee Dee, you are all hooked in. I mean, everything is good for all of us. I'm having everything that I had dreamt of, I envisioned.
I'm happy for you, Donald. But what? What about your plight to forever be with Veronica, even now since she's married?
When it comes to Veronica, I'm mad crazy about her and I'm never going to let her go.
Donald, can't you see with all that you have going on now, you can probably have a choice of ladies that you want. I mean, oh wait, let's finish this later. I see Alexis coming up. It's like she's getting ready to start the meeting all over again. Go to the next family meeting with one of the members. Donald, please stay where you are so that you can't be noticed.
Okay, Vita, but I'm having Veronica, that's it. And don't worry, I'll stay unseen. I want to see what Alfredo has to say.
What is Veronica got to say now?
One man down and out of my way. That's Julius. But Alfredo, he's another situation. I'm getting pains of all that money from him, and I'm not about to hiccup and screw up that long lasting contract that I have with him. That's forever incoming money. But I'm still going to be with him now. His new wife, Veronica, I got her. I mean, she has no choice but to be with me, even if she's married to Alfredo. Blackmail. If she says no to me, she thinks I'll tell Alfredo and he will leave her. But what she doesn't know is that I'm not about to tell Alfredo anything because he's making me rich. I've got the best of both worlds, hers and Alfredo's. Ha 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 ha. Yes, I see this family meeting is continuing on.
My life has certainly changed. Now, Julia, I know who my real mother is now. My father, whom I never knew, found me. My mother got married to my uncle, who I never knew. He now is my stepfather too. And get this, my father is my Uncle Alfredo's brother.
This is the first time they ever met.
This is the first time they ever met. Now Queen is my godmother and my honorary auntie. Whoa, what a whirlwind. I go from only my way to wealthy. Now Vita works with me and I'm in the wealthy league. Plus, my mother Veronica is one of the most wealthy people in the world. And my zillionaire stepfather and uncle are wealthy too. Oh, nothing ever comes between me and my big family ever.
Well, well, well. I'm Dee Dee.
What can I say? Ooh, life has been very interesting. Before all of the empires and mega businesses, the rich proved dramas and secrets. Vita and I already had our business set up and ready to go until Vita met Veronica, and everything totally changed. Vita became 50% owner of Veronica's mobile empire. Next thing I know, Vita became a wealthy empire owner, which then she brought our business, D&V Controller Company, into the mogul empire mansion. Now our business is a top of the line, go-to business, expressly and especially for the mega business owners worldwide. So I'm happy and rich. It was sudden, but Vita worked hard, and that's how it all happened. At first, I had reservations because I thought Vita and my business would fall through the cracks. But Vita got mine and her business in the mansion empire. It's all good. I just don't want to get tied up in any more secrets, drama, and family meetings.
Donald, now that they have had the family meeting, I know everything about everyone, which makes me even more powerful. I've got full control of Veronica, and she will do whatever I want her to do. Me, Donald, having this kind of control over one of the most wealthy women in the world. Well, I'll be one of the most powerful and richest men ever in the world.
I'm Alexis. I did sign up for much more than I bargained for when I started my work journey with Vita and Dee. However, I've learned even more about being able to handle just about any situation, keep secrets, be a liaison for people, even other clients' businesses, and be a peacemaker. Assist in legalities, be a friend. Whew. Don't get me wrong, I love my job at D&V controller business. I had no idea, and I'm sure Vita and Dee had no idea, that I'd be running on operations and in every capacity plus. Look, I'm glad that I'm qualified to do it. What's funny is I had no idea that I had all of these skills and brains, whatever you want to call it, to pull it off and be successful at it. Plus, I'm richer and getting richer. D&V controller. They dropped a few business bonuses into my account, plus they have tripled my salary, and then I got a surprise check from Alfredo for $25,000. He wrote, "This is a tip for you for structuring my latest project," and then he said he's gonna drop me a tip like this monthly as long as I'm working on his projects. Wow, this means forever. Then Julia forwarded me a check for $35,000 for producing and engineering her meetings for her newfound family. My bank accounts say I'm already more than a millionaire. Wow, I wouldn't trade my work for anything. I don't know what's going to happen next, but I plan to be ready.
I'm the queen, as you all know. Now, all of the secrets are finally out. And it happened all because of me. Now, I'm extra happy because I'm Julia's godmother and auntie. I'm so curious to know if Veronica is going to keep her mom, her daughter, and her baby girl's Dottie and have that perfect life. How is she going to juggle all of that? And Dano, too. Anyway, I'm so happy that the family's meeting that Alexis so perfectly orchestrated worked out. Hmm. Let's see what happens next.
I'm Vita, and this has been some type of venture that I never thought or dreamt of. Dee and I are best friends, and we also had been planning to start our business, V and D Controller, D and V Controller, since forever, and we're in the making of it. And even our dear friend Sadie, who is on sabbatical, she put some of the money up, and so that helped boost us off. We were all working so hard at this, and then I went to go shopping one day, and I bought the big screen television, and I left my credit card at home. And that is how I met Veronica. Veronica was so kind. She said, I'll pay for it, and you just pay me back later. I was really shocked. But she saved me, so I wouldn't have to go back home and get my credit card, nor I didn't have to worry about losing what I was trying to buy. And after that, things began to snowball. She came to pay to our lunch with everyone else, and that's where I was going to pay her. And at that time, she said, "No, let me buy you all lunch, and don't worry about it." I could not believe that. So later on, she gave me a call and said, "I wanted to meet with you." And so I had no idea that she was looking for someone to be her partner of her big, huge mogul empire. And I said yes. And from there, things just snowballed from one thing to the next. Then Dee Dee in my business, I was able to get permission to bring us in. And then from there, our business was down the hall in the mansion. And guess what? Now I own that mansion, but nobody knows that yet because Veronica, she built a mansion adjacent from that one. And then there I learned about Julia. My goodness, Julia used to be the niece that we were not ever telling anybody until she said mama. Then from that, oh my goodness, it's been these secrets about Alfredo and Veronica. And then Julia wanted to find out who her mother was for real. And so I researched it and found out that Veronica was really her mom. Then we found out who her father was. Then we found out who Alfredo was. It's just been the biggest secret drama conundrum that you've ever seen. And then there's Queen. Queen is the ultimate queen for real. She kind of controls everything. She's the owner of the Cache Lounge. But we're going to just go fast forward because then Donald jumped in because he fell in love with Veronica and never gave up. He pressed his way in, and now he owns a business that I share businessship with. I'm telling you, I never knew all this would be happening. So now we have an issue with Donald wanting to be with Veronica no matter if she's married or not. But after this big family meeting, Julia got to find out about her mom, her dad, her uncle. Then her mom pulled this fast wedding thing that we all went to. And so now Alfredo really got roped into a wedding. So we don't know how this is going to turn out because now he's Julia's uncle and stepfather. And then, of course, we've had Julia's dad, Julius, was fighting to get back with Veronica too. I don't know what it is. Everybody's trying to be with Veronica. So now, I don't know what he's going to do. He's appeared to back down since he found out that he is hooked up with Alfredo and they are brothers, but they never met with each other. They were separated at birth. So anyway, here I am. I just want to see what happens next. But I'm glad we're past all this family meeting. And one great thing, none of our businesses have missed a beat as we continue to climb higher and higher with our mogul empires and our businesses. We just hope all of this will settle down. But we'll see what happens.
Friends, a ADI Actors and V Mogul Actors Club presentation.
You don't understand. Now that Donald has met you, it seems like he's going to be attached to being you, Sandy.
Friends, a ADI Actors and V Mogul Actors Club presentation.